We're gonna do the hopes or nopes. Hopes, nopes. First immediate nope is the 2-hour link tutorial section. I'm all for that. Long tutorial. Next nope, we want less bugs. We do need a hope. I'm gonna say more megas. I mean, I feel like this is obvious. We are gonna get more megas. Oh yeah, I want more balls. I want more ball types. Because in the trailer, it's like, it's kind of futuristic, kind of pasty. So I think there just being more balls would just be cool. Like imagine like past versions of the balls going to the present. They're like, whoa, this is cool. I'm gonna give you money for it. I think that'd be dope as hell. Or it's like they do different effects based off the time period of which they exist in. Like say like, what's it called? Is it the feather ball? Like imagine that being transferred over to like the actual like present day or the future. And it just has like a different effect. I think that'd be really, really cool. New Zygarde form, maybe like 25%. New Zygarde form would be cool. New Zygarde form. We want new forms. That's not how you spell Xerneas. Xerneas. I think that's how you spell Xerneas. Evital. We want those. That's gonna be cool. Obviously, we want regional forms. We obviously want regional forms. We always want regional forms. Regional forms are cool. But since it's supposed to be like in 2 parallel like timelines, I wonder how it's gonna work. Are people gonna be shocked that I run across with like a Hisuian like Goodra? What else could we do for nopes? Paid DLC? I mean, I personally don't care about paid DLC or not. Stuff I'm kind of mad about. Actually hard boss fights for hope? Yeah, I'm with that hope. Legends Arceus has very strong bosses, and I think people like Don Paldean bosses a lot, even though they're pretty decently difficult for most people, I think. This is far shot, but full-time fighting instead of partial like PLA. I think that'd be dope to have instances of it if I'm like battling a trainer. It just makes sense because it's going to be more refined. That's turn-based, you know, because that is Pokemon. Like Pokemon is turn-based combat. But like if it's like running away from an Ursa Ring and I throw out my Rhyhorn, I'm like, ayo, Rhyhorn, hit that bitch while I dodge and roll, and Rhyhorn hits that bitch while I dodge and roll. I think that's cool. I think in the wild it makes a lot of sense because in the wild the Pokemon aren't being controlled, right? They're just running around. I want it to be where trainer battles are turn-based, but for the Pokemon-only boss fights in the wild, it should be real-time combat. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel like this makes sense. And combat with you and Pokemon so you can square up with Hitmonchan. Let's be funny about it. The trainer fights Pokemon. Mythicals to actually have cool side quests to get them, or maybe some plot relevance. Oh, yeah, I'm all for it. Mythicals / legends. We'll do mythical / legend side quests / plot relevance. No more shiny locks. Shiny locks. Yeah, shiny locks are stupid. Ooh, actually something I want to see. Peep this, right? Buff bad Pokemon, better stats. That's what I want. Imagine like Lydian actually having like a somewhat okay attack stat. Gets every single punch in the game and Iron Fist. It's like, yeah, that'd be wonderful. Goofy poses for the looks like a PS2 remake. I think that goes into the rushing of the games because the games overall, they felt very rushed. So we'll say rushed game. I feel like that makes more sense. As long as the game isn't rushed and actually like they take time into making it, which I think they will. You won't have the garbage graphics. We won't have like garbage animations. We won't have this one frame of everyone T-posing before it goes black. The reason why all that stuff happened was because the games were rushed. Like Scarlet and Violet, it was rushed. Didn't they say it will only be in Lumio City? I think so. It's either going to be just Lumio City or the area around it. Oh, I just realized I've been cutting off this entire like part over here. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. We're going to keep that the same because like it adds flavor, I guess. But yeah, it's gonna be just Lumios for the most part. Lumios will be the base operations. We build it up, we probably knock out trees, we catch Pokemon. Then we probably explore the surrounding area of Lumios. Sky fights would be so sick. You would get a flying type in the first Evo, then you evolve it and catch a bunch of flying type. Wait, what? If you're talking about sky battles, yeah, sky battles would be kind of cool. Actually use sky battles. Like, I think that'd be a cool concept. A boss who's like, yeah, we're only doing a sky battle, so you better bring like a full team of like flyers and levitators. Maybe do the same ground types in like a big lake outside the city. You get water types, and all the types would have their own place they could explore more. That could be interesting. Pokemon / type related terrain. That's not how you spell terrain. I wouldn't want to be forced to just be like, oh yeah, you gotta use Sneasler again. Sneasler's cool and all, don't get me wrong, but like, I'd also would just like to be able to ride on the back of like a Rhyperior or a Hippowdon if I want. Like, I just think that'd be cool. I have to actually catch a Pokemon in order to explore certain terrain. I think it'd be interesting. It would feel very like HM-like. You could see like a normal type struggling to punch through a rock, but a fighting type doesn't. I feel like the moves would make more sense. Like if you have like a fighting type move, then you can just break through rocks all the time, right? So you don't necessarily need to be a fighting type. You could be a fighting type or have a fighting type move. I'm gonna say catch pass past Legends. Because I think it is super, super lame that you have to transfer legendaries that might be like viable. But if I wasn't around for like Oraz and I couldn't get myself a Registeel, you know, it's like that. I think that's kind of lame. Make Pokemon move realistic because most of the time they have to step forward and a thing happens. Better battle animations. Like, if Scorbunny is going to kick me, like, he should be able to lunge at me and kick me. Everybody going to be so hyped, like, a week before it releases. They fumble it so hard. If they fumble Pokemon Legends, like, ZA, I'm going to be very upset. I'd be beyond upset. Because, like, Legends Arceus, with its flaws, it's such a good game. Like, it's so good. Even, like, Scarlet and Violet, with its bunch of flaws that it has, it's such a good game. And I really want Legends ZA to be a good game without any, like, bullshit flaws. Like, if it's, like, a bullshit flaw of, like, oh, it looks bad, it's like, damn, that's kind of lame. Or it's buggy, damn, that's kind of lame. I want it to be a good-ass game. You know, I'm excited for this game. You know, even though it's coming out next year. Funky Little Dancing. Let's add that to the hopes. There we go, Funky Little Dancing. There we go. The list is complete. Got a hope for Pokemon Legends ZA or a big fat nope? Be sure to throw it in the comments section, and be sure to smack that subscribe button on your way down. You could also peep our Discord if you'd like, right there in the description. If you want more goofy Pokemon stuff, you should check out the time where we figured out if grass-type Pokemon were vegan. Or you can see the time where we gambled in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I know you'll love it.